See you right after this word from our fabulous sponsors.
Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet in the Port of Sheboygan is Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader, running the most trips and catching the most fish. Enjoy great fishing for trout and salmon aboard one of our 6 fully equipped modern charter boats with experience and professional crews. See why Dumper Dan's is the most popular name in the industry. We offer fishing and lodging packages featuring the best in riverfront condos and hotel accommodations. Half or 3/4 day trips available, so call to make your reservations today or log on to dumperdan.com. Dumper Dan's charter fishing fleet, Wisconsin's proven charter fishing leader.
Digital Pool is the ultimate app for billiards enthusiasts, tournament directors, and league operators. Digital Pool enables world-class billiards events by using innovative technology to enhance and streamline the experience at every angle. Experience features like live scoring, text notifications, table assignments, real-time match updates, automatic reporting the Fargo rating, player stats and profiles, live streaming overlays, online player registration, and digital payment tracking. Enjoy all this and more by signing up for your free account at digitalpool.com.
Welcome, everyone, to Outer Points Productions. This is Little Cheddar, and I'm joined in the booth by Mr. Numlock, Chris Green himself, fellow commentator here at the Varsity Club. We're in the midst of 1.2 quarterfinals, and you can see by the flyer we've got Nick Brodeski and Mike Lamere. Both are guaranteed. How much, Chris?
$1,000, I think.
Not even close. $575.
Oh, okay.
This match is worth $2,000. So the winner is going to get himself into the Calcutta and guaranteed $1,500.
Nice.
With an opportunity to move on to the final. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. It's going to be a barn burner, and everybody is hoping for a hill match again, like we've seen with Peter Wegman and Bill Sorensen the other night. What a match. Incredible.
And all kinds of drama in that match. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God.
Even the last game had lots of drama.
It was
like, oh, it's over. Oh, no, he missed. It's not over.
Fabulous.
Oh, it's over. Oh, no, he missed and hooked him. It's not over.
Yeah, what an outcome. Anyway, we got a special night for everybody. We've got another trophy presentation.
Awesome.
The winners of 1.1, Mr. Al Holden and Mike Schultz are going to be here, and we're going to hand out some trophies. So that's good stuff. But let's get to the action here, shall we? As always, we'll give a good explanation as to what's going on in just a moment. But there's the champion's belt, along with 64 challenge chips. And then we've got, we got a whole lot of other stuff. So we're going to get the players to lag, then we're going to spin the wheel, and you get to sit with Mr. Green for a little bit, and I shall be right back.
Woo-hoo. All right. Well, like you guys know the drill. The players will leg. Winner of the leg gets to spin the wheel of destiny and see what game we get to play. Ooh, looks like it'll be pretty close. Not really close. They're measuring? Yeah, they're measuring. They're not sure who won it. It looks like Mike got it. All right, so Mike gets to spin the wheel and first break. And we are playing 9-ball tonight. I don't remember if that's a race to 13 or 14. Dale's going over the rules with everybody so they're all on the same page. I believe it's no 9-ball breaks at all. Early 9s are allowed, and 3 foul. 3 foul rule is in play. They're getting the extra balls packed up in the case. And the little man is coming back in the booth. 9-ball, I see, eh?
Hell yeah. I love it.
Hello, Trevor. Hello, Mike Bennell. Hello, Wifey. All kinds of people in the chat already. Hello, Tom.
Good evening, everybody. So, let me give you a brief description as to what we're doing here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. This is an idea I came up with about 6 months ago, roughly, called the Knockout Challenge. The players, we started out with 64-player bracket. We're down to the final 8, actually final 7, because we lost Peter Wegman on Monday. But the way the tournament format is, it's a combination of 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball. Nobody knows what they're going to play until they get here. The lag determines who gets to spin the wheel. And there are 12 equal little pieces. I don't know what you call it, Chris. Yeah.
Right.
On the wheel. And whatever it ends up on, that's the game that they're playing. We started out with a race to 10, 11, and 12. And now we are at 11, 12, and 13 for the quarterfinals. Along with that, once I do a live drawing on the original bracket, the players have 2 weeks to schedule and play their match. Now they can play it at any time that they want. They schedule it, whether it's on the weekend or it's the convenience to the players. And that, I think, is what has made it very successful because we've got another one coming up that's already full. So, exciting stuff. And we are also now, the Knockout Challenge is actually called PUTS, Post-Up Tournament Series, which is going on now with Collins Newey out in Sacramento, California, and he's going to be doing the exact same thing as what we're doing here. A couple of tweaks here and there, but pretty much the same format, along with trying to get Lonnie Mitchell from Irving, Texas, to be doing the same thing. So it's spreading. So sit back, enjoy, have fun. Make sure you jump in the chat.
That Chad Paul's already in there for you, volunteering you for things.
Oh, boy.
Says if we get 40 likes, you should give away a jersey.
Well, that's really nice of him.
Right?
Thank you, Chad. And by the way, I have Chad's Venmo account from paying for his entry into 1.2, and that jersey is going to come out of his pocket.
Nice.
Just kidding.
No, we're not.
Kind of. So thank everybody for joining in. If you're not already a subscriber to Outer Points Productions, we would greatly appreciate you doing that. We are right now at 1,393 or 92 subscribers, and I really want to hit that 1,400 mark tonight.
Nice. That would be cool.
I'm sorry, but there's no prize for that.
Well, all the subscribers get a prize of getting notified every time we come on air and listen to our wonderful commentary. That should be a prize all in its own.
Hang on a second. Wait, I have a reply for that. Hang on. Don't go anywhere, folks. Not true. Trevor Simpson in the chat. Good evening, my friend. Trevor's going to be here on Sunday, as a matter of fact, as my co-commentator. Along with, there's a special guest that's coming to commentate on Charlie Wolf and Fong Wen's match tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. You're going to want to be here for that. You're going to want to tune in. Not going to tell you who it is, but
it's a surprise. Ooh.
And the Vincent Didio pocket
bites again.
Strikes in the very first rack. We wouldn't have it any other way.
Right?
Way to go, Vincent. All right, 1-0 in favor of Nick Brodeski. So along with the trophy presentation at 8 o'clock-ish, somewhere around there. I knew I'd forget.
Oh, you got it? That's just logging into that. Turn the other light up.
Told you. You know, even putting the remote right next to me, I still forgot.
Well, me too, because I'm like, looking at trying to read the chat and keep up with that and listen to you, and I'm like, oops.
So what we're talking about is I have a 7-foot and a 9-foot perimeter light by Predator, and I have to have both lights for the introduction and everything that happens inside of the booth because it sheds more light inside. Unfortunately, it's super bright for the players, so forgot to turn it off. And it lights up, like, I think the entire varsity club.
It does radiate quite a ways. Gives a couple tables some nice additional lighting.
Mike Bonnell, how you doing? Mike Bonnell is one of our competitors in 1.3, which is a 525 and under, which is coming up as well. Actually, Chris Green is in that one, too.
Yep.
Good evening, Pete Biesta. Amy Cools was third in the chat. Number 1 was Mr. Wisconsin Pool Players Society, Andy Coons.
Nice.
We're going to be talking about him at length this evening.
Yeah, got the Friday night tournament going. Looks like we've got a few players for that. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables. 12 players.
So far. And it's only... Oh, wait, it scored after 7. Never mind. Jacked up over the 7 ball, so this is going to be fun shape.
Yeah, a little touchy, stretching across the table. Hits it like there's no problem.
Yeah, that was
sweet.
Well struck.
Yes, it was. Perfect position.
Little float forward and play the 8 ball down in the upper right. So if you look at the ticker that's going on the bottom of the table there, it shows all of the players that are remaining in the quarterfinals. So we'll leave it on this view for a little bit.
Well struck with confidence.
It's hot in here. Got to have Chris turn the air conditioner on.
Keep the air conditioner on for a little while.
Yeah, it's a little warm. All right, Nick Brodeski has come to play.
Yeah, 2-0.
All right, before we get to our sponsor spotlights,
Uh-oh.
we're going to give everybody an idea of what is at stake for this match. There it is. $5,000 grand prize to the champion, plus the champion's belt, an onboard sportswear jersey, a 5-year membership to Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame, courtesy of John Kramer, as well as a Wisconsin Wibhoff shirt, $2,000 in the player auction.
Nice.
Am I missing anything, Chris? Oh, and exemption into the next knockout challenge. So it's basically another $265.
Nice. Pays to win. Nice little payday. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Oh. 6 ball down. I don't believe he's got a shot on the 1.
No, I think the 5's in his way.
I think he can masse around this and
I was
go
gonna say,
rail
maybe
first.
Maybe a masse shot. Wouldn't be much of a jump shot, I don't think, either.
No, I don't think that would be, a cue ball would not be staying on the table. What's going on, my Hoekstra? Michael Parker joining us. Good evening, Michael.
Michael Gaines. Gary.
Yep, rail first, masse. Nicely done. And going to get a little rub. Beautiful. Most likely going to run into the 8 ball here. So he's going to have to determine where that cue ball goes after it hits it. Somewhere around the 9 ball would be ideal.
Yep.
Good evening, Gary Crows.
Ooh. I don't think he got
I
there.
think he's going to be jumping here.
Little air time.
We should probably get the
Replay going?
replay going.
Sooner or later?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sometimes we do it. Sometimes we don't.
If it doesn't work, it's Trevor's fault.
It always is. Right, Trevor?
Love you, Trevor.
Well,
Ooh,
he
tried
was,
to masse for
he
it.
was able to masse. Left Mike Lamere pretty tough, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, he didn't leave nothing easy. I don't know if he wanted the shot on the 4 with that leave anyways.
Nope. Yeah, and having the cue ball tight on the rail makes it really difficult to play safe here. Unless he tries the really difficult safe and tries to get the cue ball behind the 5. But that's a tall task.
Yep.
Bank the 3-2 rails and try to get it down by the 8 ball. Hey, remember, Trevor, that was Chris Green.
Right? You agreed to it, though.
That was our 3rd commentator.
Oh, look at that. My wife's getting highs in the chat.
Hi, Heather. There, she got another one.
Ooh, we're officially live on air now. The
We
sign is on.
Yep. Here's what Chris is talking about. See, always in the upper right-hand corner. I always forget to turn that on.
Right? Live on air.
What's happening, everybody? Problem with that view is you can't really see the table.
That kind of glares it out. Ooh, nice try. Get fortunate.
Yeah, this three's going to bounce.
Yeah, a little lucky on the leave. Ooh, I like presents, Trevor. I'll be here Sunday to collect. I might come down for that. And Mike trying to return a save. Looks like he did a really nice job. Nick might see the edge of it, but definitely got distance.
All right, so one of the things that, if you're not familiar with how most pool streams work, they are self-supported and sponsor supported. So without that, we probably don't exist. And we're going to go through a lot of the sponsor spotlights as we always do in every match, as well as as the streamer, as the owner of Outer Points Productions. I take money out of the entry fees for all the trophies, all the jerseys, there's so many different things that people have no idea. I mean, this is hours and hours and hours of work. I got here at 2:30 this afternoon, as a matter of fact, just to get ready for tonight's match. Make sure everything's running in order. But the reason I say that is, and it's always greatly appreciated, so it's totally up to you. But I'm going to set a goal tonight, and you're going to see it pop up on your screen, or actually in the chat.
Ooh.
Never tried this before, but we're going to see how it works.
Uh-oh. We're always trying new things. That's what makes us interesting.
Yes, we are.
Nice little shot drilled into the Vincent pocket by Mike. Ouch. There's an unfortunate leave. Peter Wigman, good evening. Welcome to the chat.
Finishing in 5th through 8th place, Mr. Peter Wegman. Thank you for joining us, sir. It was a pleasure having you in 1.2. Played one a hell of a match on Monday. Gave us all a thrill.
Yes, you did. Yeah, the stream table's a little quick. Nice bank. Not a great reward on the 9, but bank it again. Peter says he just got over the night terrors.
Sorry, Peter.
Well, Mike opens his account with the missed bank from Nick. Yeah, that was still a phenomenal match. That last game was definitely kept you on the edge of your seat. Jeff Hefner in the house. Evening. Just getting started, as you can see. 2-1
What's going on, Jeff?
in favor of Nick. Well, Mike making 2 balls. Unfortunately, a really long shot on the 2. Possible 2-9 combo. Can't quite tell if the 5's in his way or not.
Possible early game here. Ooh.
Ooh, didn't miss that by much.
No, and that. Oh, look at this little
Oh,
hole.
and there's a nice little lucky outcome. Amy Wolfgills, $10. Yeah, good hit.
Well, once I get this figured out, still working on it.
Yeah, I see you're typing away over there on your phone. Clickety clickety. Right. Mike coming up, getting a pretty decent lead on the 3. Mike hit the 5 with his hand. Nick is saying leave it where it sits because now he made it a little more difficult for himself to make the next shot. So I can see why Nick said leave it there.
Yeah, no doubt. That would have made it much more difficult. Or no, sorry, it would have been easier for Mike.
Would have been easier, yeah, if he would have moved it back to where it was.
All right, so what I was trying to set up, and I can't figure it out, and I'll have to do it at another time, but first of all, it's called a teal level, and the teal level is $5 or more. And to give you an idea, it's exactly what Amy Cools just did. So within the next 45 minutes or prior to the trophy presentation, I'd like to get 10 $5 donations. And that's it. I mean, it may not seem like a whole lot, but it helps the stream more than you have any idea, and is always greatly appreciated. And behind that, or for those, we're going to give Amy Cools. This one's for Amy. Thank you very much, Amy. Greatly appreciated.
She says, Jamie says it's for a replay button.
Andy, I got you. We're going to do your sponsor spotlight immediately following this game. Nice safe. Beautiful safe. Peter, I was going to ask, have you had an opportunity to go back and watch your match yet? That's not a bad shot at all. That's a very thin cut for Mike Lamere.
Yes, it is. Very doable, but lack of control on that cue ball. Hard to predict to get your leave on the 8. Oh, choosing to play safe. Misses it.
Almost got behind the 8.
Yeah, a little hard. Ooh.
This is a good battle.
Yes, it is. I think Nick got him with the 8. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it makes it really hard for Mike to hit the bottom side of the 6 ball as we look at it, because you have to hit it so thin, otherwise it's a guaranteed scratch. I think I would go, instead of going this way, I think I would go 2 rails behind the 6 for a kick and stick.
Ooh.
Might get away with it.
Yeah.
That's not
Got
bad. That's a
away
good
with
shot.
it. Yeah. I thought he was going to scratch there for a second off the back, but no. Missed that pocket. Ooh, Andy says got shipping notice for his shirts coming in next week.
Yes. Andy, I think I still have. I'll have to take a look. All right, goes for the bank and ends up long. So Mike Lamere, I'm sorry, short. Chance to tie it back up again.
Well, Peter says you watched about half the match. It's on his agenda to watch the whole thing this weekend.
It gets really good towards the end. We were here. We seen it.
Yep. I almost want to watch the end again just because it was that exciting.
All right, we're knotted up at 2 apiece. All right. Here's what Andy was just talking about. So if you want a Wisconsin Pool Players Society, if you live in Wisconsin and you're not already a member, he just eclipsed today 10.8 thousand members. It is the largest pool community in the entire Midwest. I mean, there's no better place to go for pool tournaments, pool-related videos, everybody bitching about Fargo, you name it, you know.
All kinds of drama in there.
All kinds. So, anyway, from Onboard Sportswear, in conjunction with Alex Van Boxtel and Nate Mindham, these are the jerseys that Andy designed for his Facebook page. It's fantastic. I love it shirt. Can't wait to get mine. All right, Mike broke, and this is kind of a ugly situation because he's hooked on the 6.
And the 9 is sitting in the corner.
He almost had, I mean, he can't make the 9, which is the worst part of all this game. So Mike's going to have to figure out a way to get that cue ball down on the other end and not leave Nick a shot. I would just take the cue ball and spin it down that direction and maybe even leave the cue ball somewhere around there because he can't pocket it all the way. I don't think it goes past the 3. Let's take a look. Oh, geez, let's get rid of that. I don't think it goes past the 3, but...
No, or it's awfully tight, at least from that camera angle.
Oh. He's thinking of pushing into a jump. I kind of like that. I would actually do that. Get out the old wheat state. Uh-oh. I think this is... Oh, wait. No, he doesn't have to go over the 4. Never mind. All right. We're going to get the replay ready now and hope that Trevor Simpson...
set it up
didn't,
correctly.
yeah, didn't screw it up. Just kidding, Trevor. Kind of.
No, it's not.
All right. We're going to get this view. See if it works. Yep. We're definitely going airborne. Holy cow. Jeff Hefter.
Yeah, Peter.
Epic fail.
1999, and Peter gave $20 before that was a woot.
And Peter Wegman.
Woot, woot.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated, everybody. Thank you so much.
Amy says Jeff's only a penny short.
I like Amy's super chat there because it's the hippopotamus that says KO on it.
Nice.
If you scroll back up, it actually says KO.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. I don't know how you did that, Amy, but
Oh, yeah.
That's-
That's cool.
that is cool. And of course, Jeff with the epic fail. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Well, next going for the early 9. Drew up off the 2 for a 3-9 combo, I think.
Yeah, because shape on the 5 to play the 5-9 combo is not as simple as it looks.
Yeah, not anymore. He rolled too far for that.
And this is kind of a two-way shot, too. Well, not if you hit it that pace, but...
All right, 3 for Nick. Yeah, he's verifying that like 10 ball, we don't allow the early 10, but we do allow the early 9.
Yep. All right, so let's talk about Andy Coons a little bit more. As I had already said, Wisconsin Pool Players Society was created to share tournaments, knowledge, and discuss other pool-related topics. With over 10,800 members, it is the largest Facebook group in the Midwest, and I am very proud to have Andy Coons and Wisconsin Pool Players Society as a sponsor of Outer Points Productions. It is greatly appreciated. I'm not sure what the discussion is there, but
Right?
we'll figure that out. All right. Nick pocketing the... What ball went down? The 4 ball. And no shot on the 1. I don't believe, anyway. If it is super thin, which he needs anyway to make the 1 ball.
Yeah, the 6 is blocking the kick. Oh. Oh, Jeff's looking for timeout.
Already?
Yep.
Trust me, Amy, Jeff Hefter is a lot more than just a penny short. Have you ever met the guy? Yeah, and you know, she actually makes a really good point. So now instead of being at or at $50, we're now at $49.99.
Yep. Oh.
Why is your wife swearing in the chat?
Probably for the duct tape comment.
Well, I mean, to be honest, he's really not wrong.
Right? But who wants to watch a match in dead silence? That's no fun either.
Not me. Well, depends. There's a couple of of matches that I've hit the mute button.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
On the replay?
Oh yeah.
Chat's a little too bad. So as long as I wasn't commentating, it's all good.
I don't know honestly how some of my fellow streamers out there. I can understand honestly why they don't converse with the chat to a certain extent, because if you get 3,000 viewers, it's hard to keep up.
Yep.
And then you get the really toxic people in the chat that you just don't want to talk to anyway.
Right.
The 800 Fargos in the chat, but a 450 as soon as they screw your queue together.
Nick gave himself a little thin on this one. Not too bad.
You know, your wife brings up a good point. No, it would not be the same. It'd probably be better. You know, that's just saying. Oh, my goodness. Well, we're giving away 9 balls here at the Varsity Club tonight on the stream table. If anybody else wants to participate.
Yeah. Gift for Mike.
Well,
Christmas season is still going.
I think it was really nice of Nick to return the favor, though.
Yep.
You know, and, you know, why not make it a race to 10? All right, Chris, who should we talk about next? I think we should talk about this gentleman right here. Seeing as how I brought it up earlier. His name is John Kramer, and he is the creator and proprietor, if you will, of the Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame. And that is a nonprofit organization that recognizes and honors the individuals who have made a profound impact in billiards through exemplary talents. Oh, I got through that word. Thank God. Dedication and their contributions to the sport in our state. They work hard to preserve the history of these individuals and act as a foundation of support. And again, if you are not a member, if you live in the state of Wisconsin and you play pool, and you're not a member of Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame, it is so inexpensive, number one, and shame on you.
Right?
It's the best weekend of the year for pool, my opinion. Not just playing. I mean, you get to watch your fellow pool players that you've probably met at some tournament getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. Doesn't get any better. And actually, from what I heard, Chris, Pete Hurd is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame this year.
Nice.
Which is, unfortunately, his early passing. He doesn't get to see it, but he's up there looking down. He'll be there.
Yep. Lots of stories will be floating about him.
You bet.
Rolling Star, hello. Yes, it is busy down here. We have our Friday night tournament going, and then you got the usual Friday night college crowd coming in. So, yeah, Friday nights are usually pretty busy down here.
Roland is one of our competitors in 1.3, so hopefully you're going to be seeing him on the stream table at some point within the next couple of months. Speaking of which, if you so choose to participate, this coming Sunday, not tomorrow. Next week. Oh, wait, it's Friday. Next week, Sunday, the 19th. The doors at the Varsity Club open at 11 o'clock. And 11:30, we are going to be doing the player auction for 64 players again in 1.3. Anybody is welcome to participate. And then immediately following, Matt Strong is going to be doing another tournament, long race. I think it's dealer's choice, right?
Yes.
I don't know if he does that. Yeah.
It's still dealer's choice even when we do the single elimination thing. Kind of keep the same format.
Yep.
So you win the leg, you can pick 8, 9, or 10 ball. And then we have adjusted races.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 2, 3, 4, depending on how late we start.
So come on down if you want to take part.
It's a good time. Yeah, every Sunday we have our weekly Sunday mini tournament.
Yes, Heather Green, right now the Oshkosh Open is taking place
At the convention center.
right here in Oshkosh. That's weird that they call it that. you know,
Right?
And then actually have it in the...
In the actual city.
Never mind.
Ooh, he's not going to like the 6 ball. Might be able to carry him the 7.
I think my chipmunk has the hiccups tonight.
That's what it sounded like.
It does.
A little thing been drinking.
Probably. Nothing new.
You have people staring at you in the window.
You know, of all things to see tonight, Mike Schultz, winner of 1.2. Oh, beautiful carom. Winner of 1.2 sticks his mug right in my window. I always cringe when I see Mike.
At least he didn't like it.
Sick ticket. All right, bank shot in the side. Oh,
Nope,
boy.
nope. Missed both sides. Then that 6 ball's been Nick's nemesis.
So
It's
far.
the 6, and he keeps missing it, unfortunately.
Left a blind shot for Mike Lamere in the bottom pocket as we're looking at it. And again, if you're just joining us, that blue ticker at the bottom of the pool table there is the remaining players in this tournament. Bill Sorensen defeating Peter Wegman on Monday. So he punches his ticket into the semifinals. And then we got tonight's match. Then tomorrow, with special guest, we've got Charlie Wolf and Fong Wen of Mad Apple. They're arguing about which chip to move.
Which side are you? Which side was
Yes.
I? Pick a side and go. You're at 3-3. Now it's
Sunday.
4-3.
Sunday at 4 o'clock is Sean Johnson and Tom Menina. And that's going to be guest commentator, Mr. Trevor Simpson is going to be back in the booth again. That'll be fun. Then we can actually, Chris, if you're in the chat, then you can pick on Trevor. From home or wherever you are.
Right?
I think it's a good idea.
I like that idea. It'll happen, I promise.
Did you see what's on the back of Mike Lemire's hat? Easy money. I love it.
I think you stole that from LJ. I think LJ had a hat that said that years ago already.
Really?
Yep.
It should have been on Ernie Stadler's head,
Yep.
but he gone.
Oh, Mike coming up dry again. Good evening, Terry Beck. Well, he's predicting a final score of 13-8, Mike.
You know, it completely slipped my mind about doing a jersey giveaway tonight. I honestly, with everything else I've been doing tonight, I never even thought of it. We should have done. Well, we can't do it now. It's 4-3. It'd be kind of hard. Well, we could, but
Oh, you better bring a lot of money, buddy.
I'm not going to.
Trevor's getting cocky in the chat.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Oh, I like it. Sounds like we got a challenge match.
He'll be coming into your booth crying after he's losing.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Pool players talking crap.
Amen to that.
That's never happened before.
Right? Never, ever.
All right, a little bit steep on the 4 ball, so he's going to have to play some inside English and try to get to... There we go. And did.
Oh, very nice.
Jacked up over the 6 ball, so he's going to have to just float this 5 ball down there and leave the cue ball right where it is. Listen here, Fred. Now I'm glad I forgot your jersey.
Ooh, is he going to get away with it? He gets
sure
away with the
did.
miss.
He sure did. So last night I was supposed to give Fred's jersey to Corey Peterson because they live very close to each other. That slipped my mind too, which
Oops.
is what Fred is referring to.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew Corey and Fred were meeting up because Fred got a hold of me to see if Heather needed another another jar of salsa.
The salsa man, Fred Renner.
She's like, nope, I just started the one I got, so next run. Yeah, Mike trying to play it safe, trying to do a back kick.
Not the worst leave.
No. 5's out there in the middle of la land.
Yep, blind pocket, plus the 7 is like a beach ball in front of the 6. Might run into the 8 ball with the cue ball, so that makes it a little challenging getting shape on this. Might have to get a little fortunate like Chris Green last night at League.
Right?
Oh, jeez. Oh, Well, it hit the 8 and almost found darkness.
See, I might have let you shoot that last game if you would have let me use your break cue for the last break of the evening.
Yeah, boy. Not even worth a comment.
Right away. Oh, there's a friendly little bump for a leave on the 7.
Yeah, that's a nice little stop. Yes, it does, Heather. See it happening to your husband all the time. That's one of those funny shots that, I mean, not funny, haha. Funny, like the cue ball just dies.
Yep.
I mean, just
It's
went.
so hard to hit them when they're hanging like that.
Yeah, it just went splat. And then plays the 3-railer on the 9 ball to tie it all up at 4 apiece.
4 apiece.
Excellent.
Keeping the match interesting.
Yeah, we're going hill, I'm telling you. Let's talk about this guy. He is tattooist extraordinaire. His name is Vincent Didio, and if you look at the table on a couple of other views, it says VDMP. That stands for the Vincent Didio Memorial Pocket, because more players' games have gone to die in that pocket than even imaginable. Anyway, he's down at Gallery 83 Tattoo Company in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. He's an award-winning artist with 20 years of experience in all styles of tattooing. From elaborate black and gray realism to small, simple designs, he's equipped to bring all of your ideas to life. As I said, it's in Fond du Lac with a safe, clean environment. For more information, please visit vincedtattoos.com or vincedtattoos@gmail.com. So if you want some ink on your body, give Vincent a call.
Both players coming up dry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Dry for Nick this time.
And right there in your bottom left is the pocket in mention. And that's never going anywhere.
Nope.
Not a good save by Mike Lamere.
Nope. Just off the 5, open that right back up.
All right, we're going to play this game and then one more. And then we're going to get to our trophy presentation of Al Holden and Mike Schultz, winner and finalist of 1.1. And this time I think we actually have the camera set up in the right position.
Nice.
So the tops of their heads aren't going to be cut off like the last presentation. Ooh, almost good shape. Hey guys, 5 minutes. So one game after this one, and then I'm gonna let them know as soon as this game is over.
And I'm still paying. Love you, honey.
Oh, wrong button. Never mind. We'll just get both buttons going at the same time, why don't we?
Right?
That's good stuff, chat. All right, so are we on like a player break or what's going on? What happened? Where'd the players go?
Good question.
All of a sudden, the players just disappeared.
Yeah, I didn't see either one of them walk away, to be honest. I was kind of reading the chat. I looked over by you, and yeah, everybody's gone. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Fred. Thanks for bringing it up. Yeah, see, those are the things that happen when I leave Chris unsupervised in the booth.
Right?
And, you know, the remote is sitting right here. He could have easily just moved the camera up like half a head.
Like
Would've
I
been-
know where the remote is.
I mean, everybody could see me, you know, that. But that was pretty much about it.
That happens when you're 5'2".
Okay, that was unnecessary.
So yeah, a lot of tables are full. Not only because of, like I said, the mini tournament we got going on, but yeah, people coming down on a Friday night, playing some pool, having some drinks, having some food. Because we have an excellent menu down here. Good food, good drinks, good prices.
Shady people? Just kidding.
Some of us. But hey, that's what makes it interesting. Well, one of the players is back.
Test.
Testing, testing.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Right?
Doesn't happen often, but here we are. Did Nick think that we're gonna like do the presentation right now? Or
No,
nope, he's coming.
No.
He's coming back from the bar. He has a bottle in his hand, and I think he's ready to shoot. So,
Is there a higher version of this? What is this?
Philip Liptak, is there a higher version of this? I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to. Elaborate a little bit, if you would, please. Good save.
Pool players be considered? Considerate? Come on. What are you thinking there, Trevor? It's all about them, don't you know? It's not about the rest of us. Oh, a KO for like 600 plus? Yeah, they had one. Didn't you have one?
Yes. So
I thought we had one.
Yeah, 3.0 was 600 to
Oh, nice shot.
625. And then we did 4.0 was Scotch doubles, and if I remember correctly, that was 1100 combined Fargo or 1150, something like that. I tried to do 626 to 650, and that one didn't get off the ground. But yes, there's a whole bunch more coming, along with we'll get the flyer up there in just a little while, just to kind of give you a little bit of a precursor as to what's coming up.
All right, you got the triple coming up, don't you?
We've got a triple Scotch. Yeah, I don't want to put the flyer up there right now, but we'll get to it, or we'll try to.
If we remember.
Yeah, so probably won't get to it.
A bit of an interesting leave on the 4-ball. I think he can draw out of missing the scratch if he goes up in the corner. 5-7 looks fairly simple, we'll say, for a combo.
Now you got to remember which pocket it's going in.
True. I said looks.
You're welcome, Philip.
Oh. Hit the outer points at the 4 and the Q.
That's going to leave Mike Lamere with should be a pretty simple out. 8 to the 9, I think, is going to be the biggest problem.
Yep.
I agree, Amy. That's one of my least favorite shots as well. And again, the way I'm playing, every shot is my least favorite.
Especially the break shot.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Here we go.
Love you, buddy. Ooh. That was an interesting shot.
Faux pas. A little bit of an oops there.
Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do with that one.
Yeah, and this cue ball, 6 ball in the bottom right, but that cue ball is going to be headed kind of towards between the 8 and the pocket there. Yeah. Yep.
Whoops.
Oh, wait a second. So Philip knows Chad.
That's what it looks like.
My sincerest condolences, Philip. I am so sorry.
You can feel the love in the room.
How you doing, Mr. or Mrs. Anonymous?
A little bit of distance, but
Pocket speed.
yep.
Don't want to force this one because that pocket will jump up and bite you too. And especially if you hit it like that.
Whoa, is he going to get away with it? Oh my, nope. Thought it was going to roll up tight on there for a second.
Direct result of what I was just trying to explain is you try to force it or you try to hit it hard, you're putting more spin on the cue ball. So
I think he wants you to go out and watch a shot. Because us pool players are full of drama. I really don't think it needs to be necessary, but all right. 5-4 in favor of Mike. Did you tell him after this game you want to do the presentation? And back out he goes.
all right. Immediately following this game, as I stated before, we are going to do a trophy presentation for the winner and finalist of 1.2. Sorry, yeah, 1.2. I'm getting my points all messed up here. It's outer points, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Hate it when the outer points get messed up. I like my points to be perfect. All right. No reward. Nice bank. Kick the 5 in. I think the 2's in the way to try and 2-rail down for the 1, so it's a tricky shot. Yeah, I can see getting a ref to remove the drama. But these guys are a high enough skill level. It's my opinion, it's like that particular shot really was obvious or not obvious for the double hit. All right, well, ball in hand for Mike. Nick managed to tie up the 2 ball. It's not wired in the corner. Looks like Mike's going to try and, oh, he's just going to go up and probably play safe on it. Well, not the worst outcome on that.
What to do, what to do.
Right? Agreed, Mike Bunnell.
Yeah, it's not something we really honestly want to talk about on the stream, but there has been instances where poor sportsmanship, and it just will not be tolerated. And there's no questions asked. If you don't like it, don't care. When you act like a child, you get treated like a child.
All right.
All right, 6 to the 7 is going to be the most difficult of this rack.
Yep. Because that 8-ball can turn into a huge, huge ball in the way if you don't get the right window.
And he's not straight on the 6, so that is quite helpful. What I try to do is I try to scratch in the lower left-hand pocket, because typically whatever I'm aiming for, I don't get there. Oh,
That's an unfortunate roll.
Yeah, this 9-ball might go in though. Oh, no, it's not. That was very pokey.
Yep.
So we might be tied up after this game.
That could be. Yeah, I was a little surprised when Mike had the one in the corner there that he didn't come off the long rail and try and slide over for the 9. Pocket the 1 and the 9. And even if you miss the 9, you could still play safe on the 2.
True story. All right, this 9-ball, and we are going to get set up for our presentation, trophy presentation. So we are going to, let me change the score real quick. We're going to go on a player break, and we'll be right back. You can still sit and chat with Chris, though, if you'd like.
Aren't you people lucky? Lucky.
No.
Oh, whatever. I tell ya. For real shape. All right. Dale's going to go out and get things set up for us. That's all right. I'm ready for a player break. I need another soda. Had a slight joke about the breaking dry between Dale and I was we had pool league yesterday, and so I shot a couple warm-up games with him, and I was too lazy to walk across a couple tables to grab my pool cue, so I asked if I could borrow his break cue. He's got a BK Rush, and all of my breaks I managed to drop 1 or more balls every time I used it to break. And we also played him, and he was my opponent's team we played against last night also. So for my two out of my 3 breaks against the other team, I borrowed his cue. So when it came down to me and him to play, he hit his break cue on me. And so yeah, I went and grabbed my break cue, and broke with it, dropped the ball, and had a beautiful run out, and so I ran the table on him. So that's why I'm teasing him about hiding his break cue on me. little jabbing between friends that us pool players do to each other. Looks pretty good. All right.
Test. Good?
Yep, I hear you. Loud and clear. Now we got a nice little cool echo going on. Whoop, whoop. Oh, you already got it preset. Okay. Cool.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Can you hear me, Chris?
Oh, yeah. Loud and clear.
Give me a thumbs up. Fantastic. All right. The biggest thing, can you see me?
Yep.
All right. Welcome, everybody. This is the trophy presentation of 1.2 finalist, Mr. Al Holden and Mike Schultz. Al Holden, come on over here. Come on over here, Mike. First of all, thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you.
Thank you, absolutely, as always. So, Al, what is your most memorable moment of 1.2?
Well, I love playing against Mike. That I think was a great moment. But I got to say the most memorable moment was against Logan. The last rack against Logan, Hill. And the last 3 balls of that were
8, 9, 10 was an incredible out.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I couldn't ask for something better than that to look back on. So I love playing Mike. I love playing all my competitors, and I appreciate everybody who came out and played, and who played in the one that you're running now, because I played in this too, and I was 1 and out. So I mean, that's going to happen. But yeah, I think that's my most memorable moment.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Have you spent the $2,500 yet? Does your wife know about the $2,500?
Well,
Yeah, she
if
does
you
now.
remember right, when we were here, you gave her the money. So
Oh, that's right, I did.
It's been spent. I got to spend a little bit of money and buy a new jump cue out of it, but that's about it.
Oh, very nice.
The rest of it is going towards our daughter's wedding coming up in May of 2026, I believe it is.
That's putting money to good use. That's pretty cool. That's good. So, congratulations again on your second place finish. Let's get you again, courtesy of. Have you hold that end. Nate Mindem and Alex Van Boxtel from Onboard Sportswear. Very nice. You have to try that on. Along with that, we've got the second place trophy, authentic Knockout Challenge boxing gloves. And please don't be like Kyle Gable and give them to your kids because they beat them with it.
I got to keep finding a place to put these so Leanne doesn't get them. That's the only one in my house that I got to worry about. So, but thank you.
You betcha.
Appreciate it.
All right, on to our champion, Mr. Mike Schultz. Congratulations. Have you spent the $5,000 already?
I have not. But it's funny, Al said that he bought a jump cue. I bought a jump cue as well. But no, I have not spent it yet. I kind of like to hoard my money.
Oh, excellent. So what's your most memorable moment? Oh, boy. I am not going to tell anybody what he just whispered in my ear, and I appreciate you never doing that again.
What?
What's your most memorable moment of the Knockout Challenge?
I mean, there's so many, but I've said this before, but meeting all the different players that were in it and playing with people that I've never played before, folks I wouldn't have expected to play. But I think the biggest memory that I have, and I continue to think back on how many times I was down and how many times I came back.
Yeah.
I was down several games and many matches, but I just kept going, just kept playing and didn't get frustrated, and obviously I made it to the end. So,
Right.
yeah.
And if I remember correctly, you had 2 Hill matches where you ended up out on top, or at least one.
At least one, yeah. I think I only had one Hill match,
But in that match, I was down considerably. I don't remember exactly the number, but it was considerable.
I think that was before the final 8. I think that was one that got streamed before the final 8.
Yeah.
So
It was to get me in. Yeah, you're right. It was to get me in the final 8. I think it was
to get you to the quarterfinals. I remember that match. All right. As well, thank you to Onboard Sportswear, Sports Apparel. Beautiful. Champions jersey, along with.
white.
I was kind of surprised because you seem like a pretty dirty guy. All right. The prize possession for everybody is the champion's belt.
Oh yeah, that is awesome.
Feel free to try that on.
I'm gonna wear this home.
All right, everybody in the chat, give these two guys a huge round of applause. So,
Yep.
congratulations.
Thank you, Dale.
Thank you for coming out. All right, we're going to get back to our match here. Thanks, everybody.
And that is our presentation of our champions from the last KO match. All right. All right, switch back to this view to get back to the match. Nick won the last game, so he gets the rack and break because we do win or break in the KO challenge. Yeah, both players are having a little struggle with the break and dry. Happens when you do the wood rack over a magic rack. I think it makes it more challenging and more interesting than just having the magic rack give you the automatic wing ball every time. A little more skill in the breaking, a little more skill at getting yourself a tight rack. I like the wooden rack option.
Well, I don't know about everybody else, but I enjoy the hell out of the trophy presentations. These guys played their butts off for, most of these KO challenge matches, or I'm sorry, the entire tournament takes about 2.5 months. It's a redraw in every round. That's one of the things I forgot to mention earlier.
Yep.
But after every draw, nice shot. That's a beauty. Let's see if we got that on replay. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very
Yep.
nice. That's a good, clean shot.
Yes, it was. Center of the pocket. Struck with some confidence.
So as I was saying, these guys played their butt off for 2.5 months, and I don't know if you can feel it from where you are, at home, but there's a lot of pressure. When you get down to the money, it's not like a Friday night tournament. It's not, you're going to win $140. $7,000 for first place. That's some serious cash. And I love what Al said. Some of the money is going towards their daughter's wedding. How cool is that?
That is pretty cool.
All right, good save by Mike Lamere. One thing I really enjoy, I don't know if you do, Chris, but there's players from all across the state that have played in the knockout challenges that I've never met before. I've heard the names, I've seen the faces on Facebook, but I've never met them in person. And 99% of them are really good characters, and really good sports. And I'll use Peter Wegman last Monday as a prime example. To lose Hill, that's tough.
That's brutal.
It's tough, and especially when you were at the table, and it could have gone either direction. But you had somebody walking in front of the booth there. But for Peter at the end of that match, Chris and I both went out and talked to him, and he was the most courteous gentleman. And he says, you know what? I lost. I had my chances, and I'm going to take it like a man. So, not always the case.
Yep. Yeah, he definitely had a great sportsmanship about it. Great attitude about it.
Jamie said I should mic up the match. That's not going to happen.
You can mic me up. It'll be fun.
No.
Come on.
Good evening, Stephen Kilberg. Well, that one's going to come out from the rail.
Yeah, 3 balls in a particular spot, though, so got a feeling this could go back and forth for a little bit. Little chess game on the 1 ball.
8-9 is a disaster.
Yeah, it is now.
Just blast it. Sometimes that works in 9 ball.
Right? So I think it should be at least called a 9. No fluking.
Well, then it's just like 10 ball. That's why you have the 2 different games. Oh, boy. Now we got the 6 in there. Although, that can now be a break ball.
Yep.
Good solid hit. Oh.
Yeah, got a reward for it.
And a double kiss to get safe.
Yep. Good things happen when you make the hit.
So just a heads up, everyone, as we always do in the quarterfinals, we have a player spotlight for each one of the competitors. Both of them tonight were right around 7.5 or 8 minutes. So, what a beaut! Oh my gosh, how does that not go in?
Oh yeah.
How does that not go in? Look at this ball.
That is not right. That's
That
deep
is
too.
Deep in the pocket.
Yeah.
So we've got a player spotlight for each one of them. So we're going to take a break right around, I don't know, about 5 or 6 more games. Give the players a chance to run to the restroom, the little pool players' room, get themselves a beverage of choice. All right, 4 ball coming right at you. Now, this is the key to this rack, is he's got to get on I honestly, I think it's just a stop shot,
Yep, I like that.
and then just plow into that 8-9. I wouldn't hit it with a lot of force, just enough to get the 9 clear of the 8 ball,
Yep.
and hope that you still have a shot on the 7.
Yep. Might have a little bit of a blind pocket cut, but
You got to watch out too if you hit the right side of the 8. I think he may have set himself up for the 8-9 combo. Let's
Yep.
take a look. Sure enough. Now it's just a matter of pocketing the 7 ball.
in the Vincent pocket.
Oh boy, you had to say that, didn't you?
Yep. Trying to add to the drama of the game. Keep the viewers interested. Keep them on the edge of their seat.
Yeah. I tell you what, Mike did not leave himself easy on this
Nope.
combo.
That can be a scratch shot if you don't hit the outer point correctly.
I think it just a lot of inside English, and
No, he's gonna duck.
yeah, that's not a bad shot either.
Nope.
And we are playing 3 foul. So, if Nick does not get a legal hit on this 8 ball, and Mike decides to, he can play another safe. That I would have not done. Although, I don't think that lines up, Chris.
I don't think it lines up anymore.
He's got to throw this. Yeah, I don't think so.
And now it's a nice hard cut for Nick. If he wants to try and walk it all the way up into the Vincent Didio pocket.
Yeah, this is kind of brutal.
Could go for the bank.
I was just thinking that myself, but that really brings the scratch into play.
Yeah, the bank's a little more tricky being tight on the rail. If you could get underneath the ball and stop it, that would be all right, but
He's playing the cut. So I think, yeah, we'll go to this view.
well, see, now that view almost makes it look like you can cut it in the side.
It does, but there's no way. Wow. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that's not right.
Wow.
Poor Nick. I think that's like the
Such a-
third 9 ball he's given away.
Yes.
That's
Such
just
a good
brutal.
shot.
Yes, it was. That was a beautiful shot. I did not expect to scratch off that angle.
Yeah, that's a big swing, too. Instead of 6-6, we're at 7-5. Well, it's not huge at this point, but
No, not yet.
that's not what you want to have happen when it's Hill.
Correct.
Ball in hand on the 9 on Hill. I'd cry. Well, unless I was shooting the 9.
Right?
And then I'd cry afterwards because I missed it. Let's talk about this young lady real quick. Her name is Bobby Jo Coons, and she is the broker and owner of Home Sweet Home Real Estate in Waupun, Wisconsin. Many years of experience in residential, land, farm, and real estate. For exceptional service, call 920-345-1055. That is Bobby Jo Coons, Home Sweet Home Real Estate. All right, 9 ball down.
Oh, he's going to have, because we're the one sitting, Mike wants to have Dale actually do the spot for him. So they'll go spot the 9 ball. Oh, and he overcuts it. That 4 ball looks to be the tricky ball in this rack. With the 4 and the 8 next to each other like that.
All right, Chris Green, what would you do to get on this 4 ball?
I think I'd just draw straight back if I could.
He can't.
Oh, yeah, looking at that monitor and seeing that angle, I'd try and bump him.
I think he's got to go around him. Yeah.
Oh, he's going to get fortunate with the leave.
No doubt.
Excuse me.
You shouldn't stop a sneeze like that. You're going to blow your brains out.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. I don't want to.
Get it all over the microphone.
Well, not even that, but just be that loud in the microphone. Kind of came out of nowhere. I'm like, ooh! You know, it's not like one of them sneezes that you feel the buildup. It's like, it's like, bam, here I am. Surprise. Ooh, nice hit. Got fortunate.
Jeepers Christmas.
Ooh, use that whole pocket. Not the ideal leave on the 5.
Yeah, and it makes it really difficult, too, for the combo is super thin on the 5. Can't play the carom. It's either a bank or safe. Because it looks like that combo is a scratch.
Well, he's going to go for the super thin cut in the corner.
Oh, boy.
Which
That cue ball's going to get a little wild off the 8 ball.
Yeah.
But it should be safe, actually.
It should be all right, though. Unless it gets like a funky spin and goes straight up in the corner pocket.
Yeah, upper left.
Yep. I don't think he's got to worry about the side. I think he's got to worry about rolling like straight up the rail.
And overcut it.
Wow.
Oh, and scratches. Dear Lord in heaven. That's a lot of things happening there.
Yeah, it was. I didn't see a scratch that way coming off of that. Actually, a little surprised he hit it that hard, to be honest.
Yeah, that was pretty jabby.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice smooth stroke.
Yeah, and he's on the perfect side of the 6 ball to get to the 8 in the side.
Yep, and then
and the
float
rest
down
of this,
for the 9.
Yeah,
yep.
this is
Well,
simple.
even that's not bad.
This
Pocket
is
the 8,
simple.
come a diamond off the rail, and you're perfect. Or just do a stop shot.
Yeah,
that works too.
I would have done the same.
All right. 6-7. Keeping the match tight. Keeping the pressure on for both sides.
Well, given that Jeff Hefter was in the chat earlier, I don't know if he's still here. Let's talk about him. Behind his back, of course, if he's not here.
Of course.
Johnco Express, providing expedited shipping of packages in Wisconsin and surrounding states. Same-day pickup and delivery.
Call him.
Delivery and pickup. Same-day pickup.
Pick you up and deliver.
Call him now at 920-921-9191. Maggie will probably answer the phone because Jeff is still in bed. Man, he's got a big break.
Yes, he does. Made a couple balls on the break. Has a shot on the one. Could do the 4-6 combo depending on the leave after the shot on the one, assuming he tries to cut it in the corner.
All right. It looks like Mike is walking away from the table to use the pool players facility. So let's go on over to this, shall we? Here's what's coming up at the Varsity Club, and we're going to try this for the very first time. We did a stroke zone challenge with John Kramer in Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame weekend, and then let it run until the 31st of December. And we had Jesse Crook as the winner of that. Then we are hopefully going to have a playoff. Now get this, between John Fields and Jeff Potts for the advanced division, that trophy that's sitting right over here.
Yeah, that's right, because they're at like tied at 43 or something like
points
that, right?
apiece, yes. So sometime after that is finalized, what we're going to be doing is a stroke zone challenge. Now, this is not all in writing yet, but this is what's going to be happening. It is going to be run in the exact same format as the knockout challenge. Here's why I say that. We're going to have a 16-player bracket. Fargos are going to be between 520 and 560 for now. And again, this is not for, I'm not releasing it yet. It's not on Facebook for sign up or anything, but I want to give you an idea of what's coming, because stroke zone is going to be the wave of the future in pool. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm putting that out there because it's the most incredible learning tool that you'll ever have in your pool bag. Chris has played it many times.
Yep.
And it helps with your shape, everything about pool. So we're going to do, it's the same thing, single elimination, random draw for each round, so on and so forth. Keep it in mind. So if you're interested in playing, watch for this flyer coming out on Facebook, because it's going to be some good stuff. All right. Just in time for Mike to jump over, hit the one, pocket the 6, and scratch. Leaving Nick Brodeski with an opportunity to play the 1-9 combo, which I would not take. I don't think I would do this. This is...
No, there's nothing really tied up. I think I'd go for the run out.
Yeah, this is a very open rack.
I mean, really, the hardest shot right here is from the 1 to the 4.
The hardest shot right now is the 1-9 combo.
Well, yeah, I'd go on that way, but I'm just saying if you weren't...
All right.
Never mind.
Never mind.
What do we know?
Good. Excellent shot. I would have taken the 1-9 combo. 100%.
Well, yeah. Which ties us up at 7-7.
See if we got that on film. No, we didn't.
Way to go, Trevor.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Trevor.
Mike Gaines is retracting something.
Oh, boy. Well, coming from Mike Gaines, you just never know.
Mike Gaines? G-A-N-Z?
Oh, Mike Gans. Okay, you said Mike Gaines first.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, this is Mike Gans down at the ballroom. What's going on, Mike? I would be happy to do that, my friend. As soon as I can find the flyer, your wish is my command, Mike.
Yeah, I'll have to get signed up for singles for that.
I hope everybody in the state signs up for that tournament. If you don't know who Mike Gans is, if you're from out of town, Mike Gans runs... He's probably the guy that it changed tournament play in Wisconsin close to more than anybody. The reason I say that is he's typically got 3 tournaments in one weekend, all starting on Saturday. Massive Calcuttas. Oop, that's a no-hit.
That's a whoopsie. That only gives one pocket for the one ball because the 6 is in the way going the other way. Unless you carry 'em it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind putting together a team too for the silver edition since it's here at the Varsity Club. Right? It's the silver one that's here?
I think so.
I think so.
We'll find out on the flyer as soon as I can find it. That might take a while.
What folder did I hide that in?
I've got so many flyers that... oh, found it.
Well, you know, if you would put them in folders, that makes sense. Well, good hit from
That'll
Nick.
never happen.
I'm just making suggestions. Doesn't mean you have to listen to them.
I usually don't.
I know.
That's all right, Mike. I got it. I still have it from...
Well, that was a crazy shot and pocketed 2 balls, and
I've got it from when you were here making the announcement back in... Dear Lord, I can't remember when that was. October? I think it was October.
yeah, something like that.
Thank you, Trevor Simpson, for jumping in on that because, quite honestly, I was just going to ignore it because I really don't care.
Right.
But, yeah, he's 100% wrong.
Oh, Mike got lucky with nicking the 2 off the 4 and still pocketed the ball on the side.
And Anonymous, just for reference, Trevor Simpson is an IT genius. That's what he does for a living for the IRS. So... He installed my memory for... Good shot. Ooh, and jacked up over the 6. Dear Lord. This is tough.
Yeah, now it's going to get interesting.
Mike Gans, do me a favor, and I'm going to have Chris type in my... Well, actually, I'll just do it from my phone.
Yeah, why don't you just do it from your phone?
Mike, email it to me, please.
Oh.
If it's a different flyer, then I'll put the new one up there. Send it to that email address, please.
Hotmail. I haven't seen that email address in a long time.
You're not the first person to have said that.
Well, I can't say much. I still have a Yahoo email address.
Oh, I didn't even know Yahoo existed anymore. Then again, Hotmail's probably on its way out, too. And I have 3 Google accounts, so I should probably just use one of those.
I have 2. Yep.
But I have so many contacts, in Hotmail, and
You can export them and import them to something else,
You can?
Yeah.
All right. This is why I have Chris Green and Trevor Simpson on my payroll. I always get a kick out of. I always find it humorous that you get on Facebook, and whether it be, all right, we'll use Wisconsin Pool Players Society as an example, and somebody makes a comment or posts something on Facebook and makes it anonymous. I think they should really get rid of that. I'm not a fan of that at all. You know,
Right.
like this guy's screen name. Tell us who you are.
Right? You want to talk smart? Let's see who you are.
No doubt. It's like guys that get in the chat and talk, oh, I'm a 675 Fargo. Sure you are. That was almost, oh my gosh, what another
Oh,
bad roll. Jeepers Christmas. Is it really 7-7?
yeah. Surprisingly.
Oh, Chad Powell. Chad Powell just said it.
He gets too smart. I'll just put him in timeout. And that'll fix that problem. Because I have the power.
He does have the power, and I will allow Chris to use it.
Oh, flirting. Got away with it. All right. 8-7 in favor of Mike.
All right, Mike Gans, I will get to your flyer in a little bit because I have to import it. Oh, maybe I can get to it quick. All right, here's the new updated flyer from Mike Gans. This just came in. May 15th through the 18th. Save the date. Teams forming now. There's 5 team divisions, 5 singles divisions, 1 weekend, 0 sanction fees, big player auctions. We're going to get back to, I'm going to put that back up on the board in just a second. Mike's going to go grab his playing cue. All right. Actually, let's tip that up, shall we? You can see it a little bit better.
I like it.
Platinum, gold, silver, bronze, and ladies division. And you can see where all the participating venues. It's late on a Friday night, and I'm 58. Minimum robustness of 150 games in Fargo. 250 for out-of-state players. I like that. So it's $240 team entry and $60 singles entry. So get your teams together, or if you're just playing by yourself in the singles, any of the singles division, contact Mike Gans. I don't see anything on there, Mike, about how to contact you. Anyway, sponsored by Cue It Up as well, and John Stitch and Dean Raisler, Dr. Poole, as other people know him, are adding $5,000. All right, let's get back to the match. Thanks for sending that, Mike Gans. And do me a favor, if you would, Mike. Send me a private message, given the fact that I'm currently streaming, of how much it is to be a sponsor of that tournament, because Outer Points Productions is interested. Yeah. I guarantee you, Anonymous, I know what the next thing that it is you're going to type. And there's not a doubt in my mind. And if you do type it, just so you know, you're going in timeout. So choose wisely, because Chris has the power. Oh, absolutely. So, Mike Gans, here's the question though: shoulder rubs from. Oh, what a shot!
That was a beautiful shot.
That was fantastic.
Nice job, Nick. Ties it back up at 8-8.
It's a shame I didn't get that on.
Replay.
Let's try that button. I think we can go back 20 seconds. And never mind.
Whoopsie.
So, Mike, shoulder rubs from me or Mrs. Cheddar or Chris? You're going to have to clarify a little bit, because I've got little sausage fingers. I don't know if those are going to be beneficial for your shoulders. We could try. I mean, I'm always willing to give it a try. Fong Wen joining us in the chat, cheering on Mike Lamere. Fong is going to be playing when? Tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Against Charlie Wolf. Where?
Here.
On Outer Points Productions. At?
I don't know the time.
Damn it, Chris.
2 o'clock. 4 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Oh, well.
Close.
Close.
Yeah, real close.
I'd have hit the right number sooner or later.
No, I don't think so.
2, 4, 6. I'd have got there. Oh, Mike playing a nice little safe. Yeah, agreed, Trevor. They're both making some nice shots. I think that was a 6-ball first. Yep. Nick agrees with that. Calling the foul on himself. Giving ball in hand to Nick. Or to Mike, I mean.
Anthony Sadlin, the pulled pork mac and cheese guru of Wisconsin. Dear Lord in heaven. That's one thing I'm going to miss. The only thing, actually. I won't be at... I didn't even know that pocket was clear.
Right? That was a nice shot.
And I'm purposely detracting because I'm not going to finish the statement that I was about to make. I'll tell you what, Philip, you have at it. As many shots that you can get at Mike, I'm all for it.
All right, well, what to do with that 5-ball? Play the combo. So you're going to try and get up in between the 4-7 or the 5-7? Nope. Going to play the 5-7 combo. What should be interesting with that angle? Keep a leave on the 5. And you're going in the Vincent pocket. think he got away with it. Checked up on the 7, so makes it a little more interesting to try and mass A around for the 5. Could do a little mini jump shot. Oh, he could see it past the 6. Very nice. And once again, unfortunately, the 6 ball bites Nick in the butt.
Wow.
Along with the Vincent pocket. Tried too hard to hold for the 7. All right.
I'll tell you what, Nick is getting very unlucky in this match.
Yes, he is. Quite a few unfortunate rolls.
All right, I'm going to let the players know.
Yeah, next after this game. See, I think you do the player spotlights just so we can have a bathroom break.
Yeah, that's why I do it.
And so you, the viewers, can get to know our players. A little history on them. Where they come from. Who their hero is. Yeah, I was just gonna say that too, Chad. That Mike seems to be playing a little quicker pace all of a sudden. This leave will slow him down a little bit. Rattle with a scratch. Ouch. Well, Nick gets one back. See if he can take advantage.
I'll get back to all knotted up at 9. I'll tell you, I don't know about you, Chris, but sure looking like Hill.
Yeah, Hill's looking really, really good the way these guys have been going.
You know, I think so we don't give 2-player breaks because it's so close of a match. It's basically a race to 4. We're going to play both player spotlights at the same consecutively.
Oh, okay. So you get to meet both players right away.
Yeah, I think that'd just kind of be the right thing to do. This is too close of a match. And I try my best to not disrupt play, but there's some things that we just... The players know what's coming. That's why we do the player spotlights at the beginning.
Yep. Ooh. Thought for sure he was
That was
following
aggressive.
that thing again. Yep.
Yeah, that was really aggressive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So slow down. Perfect.
Lordy, lordy, lordy. All right, we're tied up at 9 apiece. So sit back, relax. It's going to take about 12, 14 minutes. We're going to play Mike Lamere's Player Spotlight. All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Little Cheddar, and I am here with one of the contestants of tonight's quarterfinal match, Mr. Mike Lamere. Mike, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic. So far, it's been a great match.
Yeah. Right? We haven't even started, and somehow I just feel like it's like hill.
Not quite,
Oh.
but it depends on when we air this.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we'll get to that. So, I'm going to put your player bio up on the screen for everybody to see, if I can find it. And then tell our viewers a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind.
Well, I'm 35 years old. I am pretty much married, you could say, but technically single. I've been with the same woman for 11 years and strong, which is awesome. She lets me play pool whenever I want, which is hard to find. And we own 2 cats as 2 kids.
2 fur babies.
2 fur babies.
So, engaged or just living in sin, like me and Mrs. Cheddar?
Technically have rings, but I've never asked her. We just never thought it's not a big deal.
Oh, you seem like quite the romantic then.
Maybe one day, you know.
All right, so you've been playing for 23 years. You reside in Green Bay. Is that your original hometown?
No, Marquette, Michigan. I've lived in Marquette, Michigan for 21 years, and then I had some family things, and I moved on with my life.
Okay. What brought you to, well, you live in the Fox Cities, Green Bay. What brought you to Green Bay then?
You know what? To be honest with you, my dad passed away when I was young, 21 years old, and I was lost, and I moved around about 4 or 5 different states, and I just wound up here, to be honest.
Sorry to hear that. That sucks. That's way too young. Holy cow.
Yeah, he was really young. He was 42, and he had ALS. I don't know if anybody know what that means.
I bet you a lot of our viewers do.
And yeah,
Parkinson's.
And he told my godparents that lived in North Carolina at the time to get me out of there, and I did. So that was his final wish.
So you play with pretty much everything Pat Davini, correct?
Correct, as my playing cue, yep. And then I play with a Zero Gravity Mike Gann's jump cue, and then I have a BK2 and a BK Rush break cue.
One of my favorite restaurants as well, had been around for a long time. There's nothing that beats walking into a place and cooking your own steak, right?
Prime Quarter.
Heck yeah.
You got it. I'm about 3 minutes away from Prime Quarter.
Nice. So let's talk about your previous matches. First round, you played Rick Allen in 8-ball, Rich Ciampa in 9-ball.
Got very lucky on that match. It was a weird hill match.
All right, so I was just about to ask you, what out of those 3 matches you played Jeff Getchin 10-ball, you got 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball. What's the most memorable match out of those 3?
Man, I would have to go with Rich Ciampa. You gave me a run for my money for a 520 or whatever he was rated, and man, he played his ass off. He should have won that match. I just got very unfortunate. I got a good leave on the 5-ball, and I miscued, and he scratched on the 8-ball and 9-ball. What do you do?
I remember it well. That was right here on the stream table, and Chris Green and I talked about that match quite a bit.
It was a crazy hill match.
It sure was. Yeah, that could have definitely gone either way.
Absolutely.
So, have you got a nickname anywhere?
No nickname.
All right, we'll give you one tonight then.
All right, you make it up. Just
So
don't tell me.
So what do you do for a career?
I've been a welder for 17 years. I traveled on the road on the pipeline, oil lines. I've been in shipyards, and now I'm just based in a shop because I got sick of traveling and my body shot. So I play pool for a sport because it's easy.
Body is shot at 35. Dear Lord.
Yep.
Wait till you get to 58 if you make it that far.
I don't know if I'm going to make it that far. We hope.
All right, so the game of pool, what your favorite is not 10 ball. Is there a particular reason as to why? Or you just like rotation?
I just like moving the cue ball, I guess. I mean, 8 ball, there's just so many choices, and you got to think a little bit harder. I think all the games have their own mentality, and I just like 10 ball.
So in preparation for tonight's match, is there anything that you do special for getting yourself ready for it? Or, I mean, are there any drills, or you just go out and bang balls?
I run a lot of drills at home before I come to any tournament.
And you've got a 9-foot diamond at home, right?
7-foot diamond with 4-inch pockets.
Yikes.
And it plays pretty true, and it's pretty tough table. So I don't just bang balls around at home. I do a lot of drills. And Matt Strong came over one time and coached me for 4 hours, and it's helped my game.
Great
Shout out to
instructor.
Matt. And then I also would like to thank Chad Goz, who's shown me the way in pool, who's another phenomenal player.
No doubt. So outside of pool and outside of your relationship, I know your girlfriend is here watching tonight, which is really cool.
Yep, she came.
What do you like to do for a hobby?
Hobby outside of pool? Well,
Do you have time for any?
to be honest with you, not too much, but we try to go hiking and biking on trails and stuff like that. We try to go to a lot of campgrounds, and we hang out with her family, and we just try to do outdoor things as much as possible.
Okay. So, in the middle of a match, do you ever get nervous, or is there anything that you do mentally to combat nerves?
So I just keep myself composed as much as possible, and I've slowed down my game a lot, which has really helped. I used to play really fast pool.
I remember that Matt Apple.
And when I play really fast pool, that's telling you that I'm just nervous when I start playing really fast pool, and I've learned to slow down my game, and it's helped a lot. I don't get nervous too much. Hill maybe, yeah, I can't lie. I do get nervous on hill matches, but
Who wouldn't?
what do? You just hope for the best, get a good roll or something, you know?
Well, our viewers are, I guarantee you, they're hoping for a hill again. You know, and I'm sure you watched Monday night's match between Bill Sorensen and Peter Wegman.
I did watch that.
Unbelievable.
Yep, hill. Yeah,
So
they both played pretty well, and I think in the beginning Peter had the gas, and in the end Bill just put the gas pedal to the floor, I guess.
yeah, he found a little bit of his own.
Yeah, you had to at that point, you know. He got drawn his game. I'm hoping I get drawn my game tonight, but whatever game ends up playing, I'm in for the long haul.
Awesome.
I never give up neither. That's the one thing I have a mentality of. I never give up. I don't care if I'm down 10 games to 1.
Anything can happen. Yeah, I mean, there's ebbs and flows to every match, and yeah, one miss could lead to 3 games. So
Absolutely.
you just never know.
Seen it so many times too.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mike, I wish you all the best of luck in tonight's match. I hope you're playing well, and thank you very much for doing this player spotlight as well as playing in 1.2.
I also want to shout out to Outer Point Production for doing all the hard work they do, including Dale and all his helpers. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Much appreciated. All right. As I had said. All right. Welcome back, everybody. We'll just get right on to a little cheddar, and I don't want to interrupt the match again. So this is Nick Brodeski. Mr. Nick Brodeski. Nick, how do you feel like you're playing tonight?
I feel good, confident.
Yeah. What makes you feel so confident coming into tonight?
Just playing a lot lately, just feeling in stroke. That's pretty much it.
All right. Well said. A man of many words. I like it. We're going to have you commentate because that's already better than Chris Green. Just kidding. All right. Tell us a little bit about yourself if you don't mind.
So I started playing 9 years ago. Just got tired of standing around the bar drinking, so grabbed a pool cue and started gambling a little bit. Liked it and started taking it a little more serious. Playing at the Carom Room, then started playing some bigger tournaments. And I really enjoyed the game and pursued it, I guess.
So hometown are you still in Roscoe, Illinois?
Yep, still in Roscoe.
I have no idea where that is. Kind of give our viewers a little idea.
So Roscoe is pretty much the next town or two over from Beloit. So you got the Karam Room, and then right across the border of Illinois, there's Roscoe.
Okay. You've been playing for 9 years. Favorite game is One Pocket. Any particular reason why?
I just like the chess aspect of it. Being a little longer. It's not just running racks and just quick games. It's more of a thinker's game.
Married, single?
So I am married. Have one daughter.
How old is she?
She is 10 years old.
Is she going to be watching tonight?
I hope so.
What's her name?
Tinley.
Hi, Tinley. Hopefully she's watching, and I'm sure the missus is probably watching.
Oh, she's definitely watching.
She's got to be true. Well, what's your wife's name?
Sophia.
Sophia, if you're watching, make sure you get in the chat and say hello so we can chat with you. Yeah. We'll put your daughter's picture on the screen or something.
Sounds good.
All right, so we'll talk about your round 1, round 2, round 3 matches. You played Sage Sopa in 8-ball, Rick Orwonki in 10-ball, and Kevin Kisting in 8-ball. Which one is your, I guess, most memorable moment of those 3 matches?
I would say my first one probably came in just kind of swinging. Actually got there a little late, like always, and just started off really strong. I think I was up on him maybe 8 games, 8-0 at one point. And then, he made a little bit of a comeback, but thankfully I was able to get it.
That was on the stream, wasn't it?
No.
It wasn't.
No.
That's right.
I think that was up in Portage at the ballroom.
Yep. So, outside of pool, what do you like to do as obviously a family man with Tinley and Sophia? Are there any hobbies outside of the family and pool?
So golf is another passion of mine.
Oh, we're going to have to get out and play.
Yeah, definitely. I like to take the summer off of pool, honestly, just be outside, enjoy the weather, and golf as much as I can.
As soon as fall gets here, my clubs go in the closet and the pool sticks come out, and vice versa in the spring. So, yeah,
definitely.
Right there with you. So, in preparation for tonight's match, is there any drills that you do? Is there anything that gets you mentally prepared?
I would say it's more of a mental focus than a drill preparation. Just kind of being in the right mindset, even meditating a little bit before a match like this really helps me and the nerves calm down. Drill-wise, don't do a lot of drills as much as I should. You can always practice and get better, but just like to hit balls and get in stroke and be more mentally confident with the game.
Might have to introduce you to Stroke Zone.
Definitely.
I'm telling you, there's nothing that has ever made my game better than target pool and Stroke Zone.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm always looking for ways to improve, my game and skills.
So, looking back on the 9 years that you've been playing, who would you say is your biggest mentor in the game? Who do you look up to?
I would probably say like Efren Reyes. When just watching him play and his, maybe lack of fundamentals, but just absolute confidence in the game and ability to make any shot anywhere on the table. That's kind of where I've tried to mimic in my game, as well as maybe Shane Van Boning. He's got that monster break, and just his, his success speaks for itself.
There's nothing that beats the creativity of Efren. I mean, like you said, the fundamentals may not be there, or the basic skill, or not skills so much, but I don't know if it's something that I would teach how he plays, but dear Lord in heaven, you can't. I mean, his record speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah. As well as Shane, of course. So, if you're down, one of the questions I like to ask is, say you're down in a match. And first of all, do you get nervous when you play at all?
Well, I think everyone gets nervous. It's just how you handle it. That's the biggest, outcome of that situation. But yeah, I definitely get nervous.
There's good nerves and bad nerves. Yeah.
100%. Yep.
So if you're down in a match, is there anything that you do to keep yourself focused?
Sometimes I'll do some breathing exercises, kind of just force adrenaline, or your body to naturally produce adrenaline. It's like almost hyperventilating in a way. That helps me focus a little bit better, and maybe even take my mind off some of the missed shots or missed opportunities that got me to that point.
Sure. Well, Nick, I wish you the best of luck. First of all, congratulations making it to the quarterfinals. It's a long road. There's no doubt about it.
Absolutely.
We've been playing for almost 2 months now with a Christmas break in there. So best of luck tonight. I hope you're playing well. And thank you very much for playing in the Knockout Challenge.
Thanks for having me.
You betcha. All right, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for your patience, and one of the things that I mentioned with the players, as well as I said before, I don't want to interrupt this match again, just for the fact that right now we're down to a race to 4 for a lot of cash. So
Yep.
I don't think it'd be a good idea to
Kill somebody's momentum.
Yeah,
If they get momentum.
right, and especially if one guy gets 2 and then we do another player spotlight, I don't think that'd be the right thing to do. So, with that being said, this is one of the things I wanted to wish to all of my viewers and those who have supported Outer Points Productions and Little Cheddar and myself on Facebook, all the social media. I can't thank you enough. Seriously. There's a lot of people that have stepped up in certain situations, and it does not go unnoticed, and it does not go unappreciated. So, thank you. So, the players have returned.
So we will get back to the match for you guys.
It is now a race to 4. Giddy up. Thanks for sticking with us, everybody.
Yes.
All right. Mike Lamere with an opportunity. Ooh, a very nice shot to start this rack. Here is the difficulty. He's probably going to have to cut this in the side, and he's going to hit it so thin, it is going to run into the 5 ball. Actually, it might even be right between them. But he can't play it in the corner. Yeah, that's what I thought. So now it's either a safe or a safe. I would opt with the safe. Quite personally.
And I think he opted for that also.
Yeah, that's ooh. Well, I wish I had a camera view from way over there, but that's about as close as we can get. I think he may have a shot at this. Let's see if this one gets us a little. Yeah, that doesn't really tell us much either.
Nope, but I think you're right. I think he's got a shot at the cut on the 3.
Oh, that's a better view. I think he does. Yep, he had.
Oh, got fortunate with it.
Ooh, there's a good safe.
Right?
So I figured out while we were on the player spotlight break, and Chris just helped me set our goal for the next hour, if you care to participate. So you can actually see the goal if you want to. I think you can press on it.
I think so. Where it says see goal. Ooh. Nick rattles the 3. Made it an interesting leave. Playing safe.
Indeed.
Nice
Great
job.
shot. That is a fabulous safety. So I got a private message for how many players are getting paid in the player auction. And there is the prize pool breakdown again. $5,000 for first place, $2,000 in the player auction, $2,500 for second, $1,000 in the player auction, $1,500 for third and fourth. Because this is single elimination, they both get paid the same, and each get $500 in the player auction. This match, the non-winner, I hate using the word loser. It's just
right?
Yeah. The non-winning player of tonight's match is going to be walking home with $575.
The non-victorious player.
Correct.
Politically correct.
That's a first.
Right?
So Nick did not get a hit. I apologize for that. We didn't see it, but Nick did not get a hit on the 3 ball, and that's pretty much all you missed. I like this option instead of trying to float down for that 5 ball, because this 5 should stay very much, yeah, right there. That's a good shot. I like that versus playing the 5 and then the 7. It was pretty wired. Perfect angle to draw this straight back to the rail.
A little slow on the telestrator. Well, nice out for Mike.
All right, Mike taking the lead in this race to 4. Let's go to, his name is Rob Miller, and his business is down on University Avenue in Madison. He is the Conscious Carnivore. It is a whole animal butcher shop that provides expertise to help customers be more knowledgeable of what and how they eat. They opened their doors in September of 2013 with a mission to educate the home cook. From local animal sourcing to on-site high-quality butchering, they can ensure grass-fed and healthy meats. And yet again,
hooked.
A successful break. And
that's just brutal.
That is nasty. Mike will be pushing out.
I'm thinking so.
That is my professional commentary.
Little bump on the 8, put the almost put the 8 on the 5. I think Nick can see the 1.
Mm-hmm. But how do you get to the 2 ball?
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, there we go. We'll just take a little fluke and tie
Are
the match
you
right
kidding
back
me?
up. That's how I would have played it.
Let's see if we captured that on the replay. Watch this. Ball goes down, misses. Oh, my God.
Back cuts the 9 in the corner pocket.
Okay, we got it. We have to play that again. That is just incredible. Get out of town.
Gotta love 9-ball. Not.
Wow. I don't know what to say after that. I'm surprised Mike hasn't broken his cue in half over there. Although he's gotten a lot of breaks in this match so far.
Yes, he has. Well, made a ball on the break. Open table, shot on the 1. Doing something with the 2 might be tricky.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to opt for the 2-6 combo.
Yeah, unless he really wants to try and get on the short side of that 2 ball, but
I don't know if he can from this angle, though.
yeah, I don't know. It's asking a lot.
Watch out, 9-ball. Just kidding.
Right, here we go again. 1-9. Not a good safety shot. I don't think it was an intentional safety shot, but
Nope. Nope, definitely not. Are we going airborne? Mike Lamere's got his hopping cue out, and I've got my finger on the instant replay. If he makes it, the rest of this rack is pretty easy. Oh my!
scratch.
Oh my gosh! And
Oh no!
look at this 1-9 combo coming up.
Do you see Trevor's little comment there in your chat?
Well, first of all, Trevor Simpson. Thank you very much, my friend. Greatly appreciated. Let's hit that little goal.
Right?
Thanks, buddy.
All right. 1-9 combo down.
And it's a race to 2 for Nick and race to 3 for Mike. Wow, what a turn of events.
Yep. It's getting interesting.
9-ball. Just gotta love it. Or hate it.
It depends if you're winning or losing.
Let's talk about this gentleman. His name is Brett Tovar, and he owns Tovar Construction, and he specializes in roofing here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Services include a full re-roof, asphalt, and rubber roof installs. And for Chris Green and several of the older players in the community, leak detection and repair. Fill out their contact information form on their website at tovarconstructionllc.com. And that cue ball was 100% destined for that side pocket.
Yeah, it definitely wanted to go in there. That was some crazy English on it.
Let's see if we can capture that. Watch this cue ball. That had some serious weird spin to it. There, gets hit, and then around the one ball.
Into the side pocket. Yeah, it definitely had some forward momentum on it.
Crazy. All right, Mike looks like he's electing to play safe here. And I don't think he got there.
I don't think he did either. I think he was trying to play safe and break up that little combo there. Or not combo, but cluster.
Yeah, and I think he can see this.
No.
Oh, uh-oh. Now he just broke, and not only did he foul, so this is Now, he does have to tell him that he's on 2 fouls. This is Did he motion to Nick at all?
I
Again,
don't know. I didn't see it.
And we're not going to get involved. I mean, unless, well, we're not going to get involved no matter what. But it looks like Mike is going to try and 3-foul Nick. And it's a smart move. Woo! This is a brutal hit. Did you let him know?
Come on, hit it.
Oh my gosh.
Nice try on that.
That, folks, is a 3-foul. And that is a loss of game. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. It's getting good.
Somebody's watching us. Joseph's in the house.
Who is?
Joseph Martens. Marwiz?
Oh, Joe Marwitz. What's going on, Joe?
He's watching you. Spied into your camera there.
All right, little discussion with our billiards manager here at Varsity Club, Mr. Matt Strong, informing us of his non-winning tournament at the Oshkosh Open. Poor Matt.
Yeah.
Avenue Auto. Well, I'll tell you what, we haven't seen that name in the chat in quite some time. Maybe he's been tuning in, but he hasn't said anything, which is really weird for Derek.
Right?
Love you, buddy. All right. 6 to the 7, I believe. Well, actually, the 5 to the 6 might be a challenge as well, but 6 to the 7 I don't think is going to be all that easy. Uh-oh. I don't think he even got on the 6.
Nope, he's shaking his head.
He be jumping.
Come on, Airborne.
Let me get the replay ready.
Good hit.
Got it just in transition, so I'm not going to bother with that replay.
Yeah, but like you say, the 6 to the 7 still kind of tricky.
Oh, I love you too, Derek. There's several people who were wondering whether you were still alive. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. We got trouble brewing.
Yep.
Oh, boy. That did not turn out as well as Nick had hoped.
Nope. Still could be interesting to get on the 8, though, depending on which way you try and go.
Trevor Simpson, you got that right. This match does have everything. That's a good shot.
Yes, it was. Quite a stroke on that one.
That is a really good shot. All right, this 9-ball for Mike Lamere to get on the hill.
And on the hill he is.
Well, could it be 2 for 2 in the quarterfinals matches that we go hill? And both 9-ball, too.
Yep.
I think we should.
I like it.
I think we should. Let's talk about this gentleman, one of the sponsors. And you see his commercial at the beginning of every single stream. My good friend, Mr. Dan Welch. People know him as Dumper Dan. He owns Dumper Dan's Charter Fishing in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, where clean, modern, newer boats, an experienced professional crew, and a one-owner business makes all the difference. You'll enjoy fishing aboard any of their 6 tournament-winning, fully equipped matching Baja Cruiser sport fishing boats. Troll on beautiful Lake Michigan for quality trout and salmon aboard Sheboygan, Wisconsin's all-time largest fishing fleet. 6-ball down. 8-ball down. Shot on the 1.
Shot on the 1, 2 sitting in the corner.
Opportunity for Mike Lamere to advance to the semifinals. Sending Nick Brodeski packing.
Chris Conley says, no hill, shut the door, Mike. It's more drama with a hill game, though.
I would play this 2-ball rail first and come right between the 3 and the 4
Put the 3 in the same pocket.
Well, he did it with enough. That was beautiful touch. That, I believe, folks, is a game-winning, match-winning shot. That was a lot of left-hand English to get that thing to spin around there. All right, straight out. Try to, yep, right where he's pointing. He's going to play this 5 in the side. All right, folks. This is it. Just a little draw shot. Make sure the cue ball comes off the rail.
Perfect.
For $1,500 in the auction, or I mean, sorry, that's, never mind. All right, folks, that is
our match for this evening.
a wrap. That is 13 games. All right. Well, apparently Nick does not agree. He doesn't feel that Mike Lamere was on 13 yet. So that is definitely the score. If anybody else has. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Outer Points Productions. Remember, please, tomorrow we have a special guest commentator coming in at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. And let me get the flyer up there real quick. Show you what's happening. Yeah, we'll skip on that for a second. All right, there we go. So Nick Brodeski eliminated from 1.2. And we've got Charlie Wolf and Fong Wen. And then on Sunday at 4 o'clock, we've got Sean Johnson and Tom Menina. So, see you tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. And until then, thank you very much for all of these folks here. As always, Adam Carlson, J.P. Shower Hughes, John Kramer, Cody Retlick, Rich Stadler, Matt Strong, Dumper Dan, Andy Coons, Bobby Joe Coons, Brent Lucas, Brett Tovar, Vincent Didio, Tyler and Margaret Steyer, our house pros, Taylor Collar and Corey Peterson, teammates here. Chris Green, always, thank you very much for sitting in the co-commentator's chair, and Roger Pregler, Scott Kugel, Kevin Dorn, Varsity Club staff, as always, and all of my other co-commentators, and of course, most importantly, you
the viewers.
100%. So, until then, enjoy the rest of your evening, and have a good Saturday until we see you at 6 o'clock. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thanks for watching.